This is the Negro Ninja, and today I have more proof that proves that women actually prefers the inferior over the superior. Okay, and I've been talking about this for years, and people have been trying to discredit me. All right, but they don't use common sense because if this is a power struggle, why would a woman want a dude that looks good? Why would she want a dude that knows he looks good? Okay, so I'm gonna play this clip that proves it, and it's an Instagram clip from a song that's somewhat old. All right, let's listen.
Give me a man who's 5'6". I'm a short king advocate. I like a weak, no muscle tone. And when we step out, I look like a chaperone. Daddy got a job to save the day. It's okay, you can't reach the top cabinet, babe. He's like donkey.
All right, now this whole video clip is proof that one needs to know themselves. You know the old quote, master yourself, master your enemy. It's the same thing with a hoe. Because if you don't master yourself, a hoe masters you. That's why hoes prefer the inferior. That's why they love the simps. That's why you see them with so many idiots. Okay, and you notice that the idiots is always mean and angry half the time, just an asshole, because they don't have a mind. Much like the bitch doesn't have a mind. She has a program, and these niggas are programmed by bitch. All right. And before I forget, I would like to say that what you saw is the female's version of simping. Now, the difference between when a man simps for bitch, when a bitch simps for man, the man glorifies bitch. She did not glorify niggas at all. She called niggas inferior. Oh, y'all are inferior, but I want you anyway. Okay, niggas talking about fat hoes. You fat bitches are beautiful. That won't even call them a bitch. That's how much respect they got for something that is inferior. Everything is beautiful. You a woman. Okay. All right. So nobody called this bitch out. Okay. I'm finishing to read the
Give me
comments
a man.
and actually read some of what niggas was saying. All right. Let me find some niggas. They keep putting out hearts. Damn sexy. Okay. Somebody said disappointed. I thought it said give me a man who is 56. It's me from another world. I'm looking for a tall girlfriend. Yes, as short men dream. What about 5'4" and strong? Okay, and then here's a super simpy comment. For the love of God, everybody asks me my height. I say I'm 6 feet, but I am not. I am 180 centimeters. I am short, which is like 5'3". I am glad about it. We go to gym together. Use me as your bench weights. Nobody called this bitch out yet. Okay. But when I first saw this, I called this bitch out and she promptly deleted me. She blocked me. Okay. And she even wrote a story about me. Okay. She put me in a story. All right. So my response was girls are notorious for picking guys that looks far worse than she does in order for her to feel superior to men overall. I have been exposing this in my videos for years. I'm glad y'all are finally admitting it. Okay. And the bitch just basically said, bro, let me just appreciate the short kings. Bitch, that didn't sound like a king to me. That sounded like a servant. Okay, and that whole thing pretty much gives you more clarity on why hoes think the way they think. And it also clarifies all those videos I made about women being intimidated by hot men. Let me see if I can find the titles. Hold up. All right, the Women Fear Attractiveness series. And I think I have some more. Hold on. Well, I guess you can look at the consequences of being bold as well. Okay, it pretty much explains why bitches always act so fearful whenever I get them wet. Okay, just acting ashamed because when they wet, that is in many ways a form of submission. Okay, that's why they play mind games extra hard and basically try to humiliate you because they feel defeated. It's like somebody said in my comments a while back, bitches are little people. All right. And let me look up the definition of the word submit. And I'm going to use the first one that pops up in Google. Okay, the first verb definition: accept or yield to a superior force, okay, or to the authority or will of another person. Okay, need I say more? Okay, that's why they have to have dudes that they feel look worse than she does. Okay, because we all know, and I have proven this time and time again, we look better than women. Okay, women come from us, they get everything from us. They lesser versions of us. Okay, do I have to put on makeup to look good? This is no makeup at all. Okay, I even got these razors bumps up under here. Not razor bumps no more, but scars from shaving my face at 17. Okay, and still look better than them. Okay, look better than most. And they hate that. All right. But simps will never have access to this wealth of wisdom here because they do not love themselves. Okay, and once again, going back to the quote: master yourself, master your enemies. Master yourself, or the bitch masters you. Okay, lots of people simply do not know themselves or value themselves or care to spend enough time to discover themselves through reflection and questioning themselves. Okay, now what makes this extra deep and extra important and possibly even spiritually fatal if you don't know this, it's the fact that not only does not loving yourself destroy you, okay, but you can't even worship God and Jesus, if you don't love yourself, for we are in the image of the Most High. Okay, so you hate yourself, you're going to automatically hate them. Okay, and you can't even love a hoe as much as simps think they do. They just worship bitch. Worshiping a bitch is not the same as loving a bitch. Okay, she's not God. All right. And since we're on the word worship, let me look up that on Google. The feeling or expression of reverence and adoration for a deity. Now we're going to look up reverence and adoration. All right. Reverence.
Here's the definition of reverence: deep respect for someone or something.
Okay, so we respect ourselves enough to respect God. Okay, and it makes us want to get closer to Him. I'm not talking about this narcissistic BS that you see everybody else do. Okay, let's look up adoration. Adoration.
Here's the definition of adoration: deep love and respect.
Okay, now in looking up these definitions, okay, we see that these are things that this particular bitch that I showed you and whores that think like her, these are qualities that they do not have. Okay, so if they don't even respect us enough to submit, okay, they're automatically not going to be worshipers of Jesus, okay, which is why they are narcissists. This is why they push all things satanic. And speaking of which, I got another video coming up, okay, for some stuff that happened a couple of days ago. That was just stupid. Okay, all right, but that's pretty much why the Bible tells bitches that they better respect their man. Okay, because there is no love without respect. No matter how much your host say, I love you, I just don't respect you. Okay, and I'm pretty sure lots of men probably go through that from bitches in their family. Okay, especially minorities of the Negro variety. All right, and this is why it actually pays to not really be nice to bitches. Having that righteous indignation and saying things despite hurting the bitches' feelings. Them hoes don't got no feelings. They ain't got no regards for your feelings. Fuck them. Say that as mean as possible, because pain is what get through the bitches. Them hoes is just like niggas in prison. Okay, they don't respect nothing but pain. I heard a dumb motherfucker talking on YouTube the other day. Somebody dared him and some other niggas to do the hot sauce challenge. All right, everybody else tapped out. except for this one bitch that was in the army. She got through, but this bitch like to die from. She was like, oh, ooh, I got through the room, I can get through this. Ooh, I got it. Ooh. But his dumb ass, the nigga from prison, just drinking it. Oh, yeah, this is just like prison. When they put you in the hole, they spray you with some chemicals. It's just like the drinking the hot sauce. Okay, and it was nothing to him. Okay, and he was there for the same reason that a hole is in the same predicament they in. Okay, they just don't like anything unless it is pain. They don't like anything peaceful. All right, because negativity resonates with negativity. That's why these dumb motherfuckers have to be damn near deaf to learn the lesson versus somebody that's righteous. You know, they might slip up and be dang near deaf, but you can rest assured that was by mistake. Okay, righteous people can just learn, oh, I know not to do that. That looks stupid. I'm not fishing to jump over that. Or, oh, I didn't even think that. I know not to jump over it next time. That's the near death part by mistake. These niggas do it on purpose, both bitch and that prisoner nigga, which is why they go hand in hand and procreate with each other. Match made in hell. Okay, because he don't got a mind, which is why he's in prison in the first place, which explains why hoes even go as far as to try to work in prisons to have access to these type of retards. All right, it goes back to that little stupid song. I'm finna play it again.
Give me a man who's 5'6". I'm a short king advocate, I like 'em weak, no muscle tone, and when we step out, I look like his chaperone. Daddy got a trouser to save the day. It's okay, you can't reach the top, Captain Baby's like donkey.
I told you, whatever they can do to feel as if they are saving him, whatever she could do to make herself feel like Wonder Woman. Okay. And if you do happen to look good, you being stupid more than makes up for it. Okay, he looks stupid, but I'm smarter. Yeah, I can just tell him what to do. Okay, and since we on that, that's another reason why they would even go as far as to project and humiliate. Okay, let me look up the definition of humiliate. Humiliate.
Here's the definition of humiliate. Make someone feel ashamed and foolish by injuring their dignity and self-respect, especially publicly.
See, and that's why they was like a whole wheel shine on you when you look good. They do. I'm telling you. But like I said, they're notorious for doing that when they're embarrassed for being flustered from your masculinity or whatever the hell you did to make her horny. Okay, you just simply being there just to yourself, knowing yourself, like what I described earlier, is enough for her. Let me just fuck with him. Okay, like the other day, a whole and you know, like I said, you never supposed to be in a situation where you have to compete with anything from a bitch. Okay, because the hoe's supposed to go to the superior. So if you're the most handsome dude in the room, a hoe should not be trying to put a busted nigga on your level, like what this bitch was doing the other day. Okay, Negro Ninja, what was she doing? Just stupid shit like giving somebody compliments that she should have been giving me. You look like a model. Telling the dusty, busted up, dread haired nigga he looks like a model, skinny, scrawny. Okay, and a dude walked up. He said, "No, the Negro Ninja looks like the model." Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do look like a model. But why you couldn't tell me that on your own? Okay, that's the stuff I'm talking about right now. Okay, and that's one of the main reasons why they do not like to give you compliments. A whole will tell you something stupid before she give you a compliment. And if a bitch give you a compliment, it took a lot for her to do it a lot of the time. Because it's better for a hoe to humiliate you than to admit that she's inferior. Okay, so they're intimidated. So them humiliating you is their way of trying to intimidate you. And I want to look up, this on Google real quick. So I typed in intimidate and went to people also ask and used that intimidate definition. And it says to intimidate is defined as to frighten someone or to make someone be in awe of you. Like I said, that's the power struggle. Okay, and growing up, dealing with jealous people for like 35 years. Okay, like a nigga ain't never really caught a break. And if I did, it's probably just like a second or something. Um, anyway, trying to frighten someone or to make someone be in awe of you, especially if you do so in order to get what you want. Bitches want you broke. Your haters want you to feel like you are not you. They want you to feel like how they want you to feel. Witchcraft. Anytime something is trying to mess with the way you think, is witchcraft if it's not being productive. Okay, they're not putting you on the word of God, so it's witchcraft. Okay. All right, it's not drawing you close to God, it's witchcraft. All right, weak shit. Okay. Weak shit is like what Mike Tyson was saying, niggas lose before they even step foot in the ring. They defeated. Okay, because not once have I ever thought, like, if I'm sparring somebody or something, I don't try to make them scared. I don't look for ways to make them doubt themselves. Okay, I just rely on these hands and feet to put fear in him. Oh, I put an axe kick on him. Now he's scared. Okay. Okay, no illusions there because that shit is real. All right. In the same way God strikes fear into everybody. You act up, God come to see you. Whether it's an accident or somebody doing something to discipline you, like the cops or something. You like whatever the heck you do, karma will get you, and you feel that the consequences of your actions. Okay, that ain't no illusion either. All right, now back on the bitches part. Okay, never trust a hoe that wants you to be her crown. Okay, men are not a tiara to make a hoe feel special and that she can put on and take off whenever she feels like it. Plus, a hoe ain't supposed to be wearing no nigga. Nigga's supposed to be wearing these hoes around our penis. Okay, real women don't announce shit. They do. Okay, what did you see this bitch do to prove that she likes short men so much? I didn't see her telling them to come up in her inbox for some pussy pics. I didn't see her say, give me your address so she can come over there and suck your penis. She didn't do none of that. Okay, that was just there for them to just, give nigga seed and nigga tears. I'm so happy that she likes me. I'm short. I can't believe a woman finally said she likes short men. She didn't do shit productive. Niggas was just productive to that bitch. All right, because you got to realize that holes are like a Venus flytrap. Okay, but they not like the ones that open and shut their mouth. Them bitches is like the ones that's just wide open and flies fall in because a bitch is just too lazy to want to open and close her mouth. She let niggas do all the work like they just did there. They dumbass falling into the trap. Okay, and it's one thing for a hoe to lie to you. Okay, you don't know if somebody's lying. All you got is their word. Okay, and a non-existent actions. Okay, but for the most part, a hoe can only play a man as much as he allows it. Okay, and that really is it. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.